Good morning. I think we're ready to start here. I'm so glad you're joining us, and aren't you glad you don't have to leave your home? Not sure how many of you are in a frozen tundra area like we are here in Utah, but it's a beautiful thing to look outside as long as you don't have to go outside, correct? So thank you for joining us this morning. If you have questions, I have Lisa Evans waiting in the background to answer questions for you. Or I will try and answer them as well, but so grateful that you're here this morning. So let's just dive right in and get going with what we have for today. First up, we're going to go through some business ideas, show you the new products for February, talk about some product information, go through some promotions and sales that are going on right now, talk about a few upcoming events, and remind you of the resources we have. So, I've seen several business tips floating around, and so I wanted to share a few of these. This first one's from Michelle Hoban. She's part of Hallie Red's team, and she suggests combining socials. She actually did an Oils of the Bible event and a Year in the Snap workshop, and she combined those into one social. And she says that she's almost 1,000 in sales, and for her, the social selling is what she feels is her niche, that she's been able to get everything worked out for that, because sometimes getting out and actually meeting with people and trying to convince them to use the products is hard, but a social is a great way to do it because you just invite people over to use the products and have a good time. So that's a great idea. If you're doing your Year in a Snap workshop, remember that program is designed to use the social for the attendees to get their cover sets and page protectors, but then each month as you meet, that's a perfect time to introduce them to additional products that they may be interested in the memory keeping line, in other areas, but definitely the memory keeping line. There's so many things that you can offer them to get their photographs into an album or a photo book. So keep that in mind. Take advantage of the social selling so that you can make some money off of those Year in a Snap workshops. Next up, Alex Tice posted this yesterday, thank you cards. I think it's something that we forget about, but this was a great thing. He said, want to set yourself apart in a subtle yet powerful way? Send thank you cards genuinely and often. It's a lost art that will make you memorable in a very fond way. I don't know about you, but there is nothing that makes my day like getting a handwritten note, whether it's something fancy, even just a little post-it note. We have a gal here in the office that randomly leaves me a little post-it note that says, hey, just thinking of you, and it just makes my day. So there are multiple options for doing these thank you cards. Heritage Makers, of course, has templates that you can use and customize, or some of them you don't even need to customize. They just say thank you and have a nice message on the inside, or you can leave them blank so you can write your own, but have a stash of those on hand. Or if you're using our Memories for Life product, I don't know about you, but I end up with lots of leftover paper and border strips, so those are perfect for making cards out of. And again, sit down one day, make a whole bunch of cards, you have them ready to go. And of course, Anthology DIY has several card kits that would be great for quick card options. And the thing about using our products to create your thank you cards is that then you have that extra little lead in to say, and by the way, I use this product to create those thank you cards. So stand out to your customers and your distributors by thanking them for being a part of your life, coming to a social, sharing what they know, whatever it is, but it is a powerful way to connect with people. So thank you, Alex, for that idea. Next up is Product Bingo. This is by Nicole Bailey Warren. Now, her idea is to do it for Youngevity products, but this works beautifully for the memory keeping products as well. So if you can create a bingo card, and you just put on each square a different product that you want to present at your gathering, and you just tell people to come over and you're going to play bingo. And the great thing about it is that as they get a bingo, then you give away some of the products that you've been talking about. So maybe one square has border strips, another has a shaker card kit, one has HM Club, but just fill the squares. Now, Heritage Makers has some templates for bingo cards that they're not product ones, but they would be easy to adapt to this. And they use 12 by 12 scrap pages, so you can get several to a page and cut them up, or 5 by 7 invitations, 11 by 14 prints. Again, you're getting them cutting up. And there's not any for the notepad sets, but you could do a couple of sets of notepad sets, because each of those notepad sets has 4 notepads in them, so that would give you 4 different cards. If you did 8 cards, then that gives you a nice variety. You just have a little tear sheet, you're ready to go. So I'm putting the bug in our designers' ears that it'd be fun to have some bingo cards created for product bingo that you could use. So watch for those in the coming weeks, and we'll see if we can't get something that will help you at those invitations. And again, it's so easy to do, and it's a fun way to get people together. Come play bingo with me, and then you can easily get people excited about your products. And you can shake it up each month. So maybe one month you're doing memory keeping products, one month you're doing memory keeping and jewelry. You know, you can mix and match to whatever it is that you're doing for that night. So thank you, Nicole Bailey Warren, for sharing that idea, and thank you to Alex, and I have now spaced Hallie's sweet little distributor that shared her idea, her name, but we appreciate you sharing your ideas. I hope this helps you get some ideas of things you can do at your events in February or any of the coming months, but just think about things that you can do. And the great thing is that as a community, share your ideas. If you try something that works, oh, please let us know. People are always looking for new ways to do things, and something that clicks with you might click with someone else as well. So thank you again for sharing those ideas. Okay, let's dive into our new products. For Heritage Makers in the studio, we have a couple of basic kits. This first one's called A Fresh Start Messy Things. Now, don't let the name scare you off. When they're talking messy, it's kind of a watercolory look. If you look at this, this is accents. I'm going to show you another screen of the papers. But you'll see there's some watercolory stamping things in the back. You've got these fun birds, butterflies. It's really getting you ready for spring. And for those of you who are in the frozen tundra and are looking for a way to kind of brighten your day, this is going to be a fun set to work with, okay? And then here are the papers that go with it. And again, it's that fun watercolor look that is very popular right now, and in some very beautiful colors. I love that mint green and the yellow with the navy blue, and they're all a little muted, but you still can see those beautiful colors there. So that, again, is our basic collections. Okay, we have a question about whether Michelle has a handout for the oils of the Bible, and I honestly do not know. Again, she's part of Hallie Red's group, so we'll have to ask her. I know that Rhonda Anderson's group just posted a presentation about the Bible of the oils, so we can check there as well. So I will try and find out and let you know about that one. But yeah, we'll see if there's something out there that you can use. Okay, moving on. Our other basic collection that you're going to see is an OMFL one, Wonder Design Coordinates by Lauren Hines, and Everyday Birthday 2-inch border strips. And I'll tell you that in more detail in just a minute, but again, those will be in our basic artwork. And then our premiere, we have what's called a night in. This one is all kinds of cozy cuddle up. You can use it for winter. You'll see there's lots of hot chocolate mugs and the word cuddle up. But also, I love these papers because they have a little bit more of a masculine feel, and there's some designs that are classic to use any time of year. These would make beautiful wedding books. That high contrast. It would also be fun for Father's Day gifts. Again, that masculine thing. Even graduations, a lot of times you're looking for that high contrast. So a night in. Now, in case you're thinking that's not very much artwork, well, in January we released a ton of artwork, and so we had to scale back a little bit for February. March, we're back on track for several options there. Okay, so look for these coming out February 1st. Now, in the Our Memories for Life arena, as I mentioned, we have this collection called Wonder Designer Coordinates. Our Memories for Life has kind of changed their approach for this year. They still want to release products that you can use, but they're going to do it on a quarterly basis and then show you in the third month of each quarter how those things coordinate with existing collections. Because I don't know about you, but, and I say that a lot, don't I? But I have a lot of stash in my home. And if there's some way that I can use something that I can redo, then I love that concept. So you're seeing that there are some colors here that would look great with the outdoor line that came out in the fall with our fall collection. And then these brighter colors that would look really great with the Party Brights or the primary collection. So again, watch for those things that are coming in March, but for now, you can use these for whatever you want. They are going to be so fun for parties. It will look great with Miracles and Milestones as well, okay? And we have these beautiful woods that I think those are so popular right now that will make beautiful backgrounds or accent pieces on your pages. Okay, also in the Wonder Design Coordinates section are some journaling cards. Again, just some nice basic designs and colors that are going to go with a lot of our existing collections or can be used on their own. And then also in this arena, we have some pocket border strips. And I should mention those journal cards are pocket-sized as well, so they will work either in pocket pages or on traditional pages. But here are the pocket border strips. Some, again, basic colors, some nice patterns that you're seeing in here. I'm excited to play with this and see what kinds of things we can do with them. Okay, and I see, thank you, Sarah, for letting us know that Rena Crane does Oils of the Bible and has an outline posted on Team Fusion, she thinks. So Team Fusion would be a great resource to check on that, and that is a public group, so you can check there for that. Thank you. Okay, also to kind of work with some of our existing things, we have this Everyday Birthday, which is just 2-inch border strips, but allows you to work with the solid core cardstock, existing designer cardstocks you have, because you're going to see colors here that go across a lot of the collections. The Party Brights, these happy little balloons are going to look beautiful with that Party Brights. I don't know, I'm really drawn to those balloons. And look at how cute that cupcake is. And of course we have the banners, okay? So look for the 2-inch border strips coming as well. So that brings us to what's in our February auto ship. Well, you're going to get a variety of things in this one. And notice that this one's only $58.10, so we're a little bit lower, but you're getting a great value in this. So you're getting everything that's in the Wonder Designer Coordinates. The designer cardstock, the pocket journal cards, the pocket border strips, as well as the Everyday Birthday 2-inch border strips. Plus, you're getting a set of the new top-loading sleeves. And I'm going to talk about those in just a minute, so hold your questions about why those things are considered new and exciting. And then you're also getting some oatmeal solid core cardstock, so you have a nice base to work with, and this is coming February 1st. Okay, so all of these Our Memories for Life products are coming February 1st, as well as the Heritage Makers artwork will be available February 1st. Okay, moving on to Anthology. You loved the original planner we came out with, and so we went and found some additional planners. These are the same design as the previous as far as they are designed by Heidi Swap. They're not designed by Anthology, but we've taken that cute planner and combined it with some other products that you can't get together in this kit to create this fun kit. It's a little bit smaller. The original one was 6 by 9. These ones are about 5.5 by, or I'm sorry, 4 by 6, I believe, is the inside cards. It fits beautifully in your purse. We have included in this a self-inking stamp that has things to do. We have these cute flags to mark your pages, and then these clear stickers that you can place throughout your planner. Okay, these will be available at the end of this week. I don't have the pricing for them yet, but they'll be just a little bit less than what the original planner was, since this one's a little smaller. Also, notice that the front, which you can't see here, but you can kind of see on the sides, it is gold stripes on the front, and then the polka dots are on the inside, where our other one had big, bold polka dots on the outside. So watch for that announcement at the end of this week. They are on their way to the warehouse, so we're just waiting for them to arrive, get the pricing, and then we will launch those. Okay, also, we know you love the Canvas Exchange program. So we have a Valentine's Canvas Exchange, and this time it's a little bit different because we found that most people are just using the rectangles. So let's keep life simple, and we're doing a small sheet that just has these 3 rectangles. Again, the pricing has not been finalized. They are on their way to the warehouse, and so we'll be able to have those available this week and announce that pricing. And the great thing about Canvas Exchange is if you don't have the original blocks that came in that kit, you can still order those blocks, but you can put these on any smooth surface, on the face of your laptop, on a window, a wall. I even tried it on my iPhone for one day as the back of my cover. So any smooth surface, and the canvas, you take it off, you put it back on. You take it off, you put it back on. So you can swap it out based on the season, and then you just store it flat to use the next time you want to pull it out. We are going to try and do some seasonal canvases coming up, so watch for those every month or so as a holiday or a season seems appropriate for those. Okay, and again, it's these 3 rectangle designs. They will be less than the previous ones because it is just the 3 designs there. And yes, it is just those 3 designs. It's not. Previously, we had 6 of the rectangles and then some long strips. And again, we're keeping it simple, just doing 3 little designs that you can easily swap out for the holidays. Okay, the Perpetual Birthday Calendar Kit, we announced it in December that it was going to be available in January, and I promise that thing is on its way to the warehouse. In fact, it should have arrived yesterday, so we're just waiting for it to get in the system, and it will be available for you to purchase. We so appreciate your patience while we waited for those to arrive, and apologize for that delay. So watch for those coming Thursday or Friday of this week, and we'll have pricing as well. The Valentine canvases will be available later this week. Everything from Anthology that I've just shown you will be available sometime late this week. So watch for those. We'll make big announcements. We've already got squares ready to go to tell you they're available. Go purchase. Okay. For product information that's already been launched, I want to remind you about a few of these things. Home and Hearth Kit. This has pattern and solid color cardstock. Wow, that's a mouthful. It includes some embellishments, some die-cut borders, paper strips, and cards. It is a beautiful collection for decorating your home. Cynthia Coulon did this beautiful star. It's just a metal star that she cut paper to fit in each of the little sections, and Mod Podged it on and then adhered some twine to kind of dress it up. Very simple, but so beautiful. These little frames are just chipboard rectangles, or they can be the balsam wood that we put a toothpick, good grief. How about the clothespin on the back to make it stand, and decorated it with a few of the pieces from that kit. So if you're looking for a very beautiful and diverse kit, because it has lots of different patterns, you'll see flowers here, there's some birds, there's the chevrons. This is a really fun kit to have, and it is still available, so make sure you grab that so that you can make some fun home decor or cards or layouts, whatever it is that you're looking to do. Okay, our Memories for Life this month, we also launched 2 different sizes of glue dots, mini and medium. Okay, and you can kind of see there's the little mini guy right there, and here's the medium. It's even harder to see. But the thing I love about glue dots is that you can use them to adhere little tiny spots. So see where you're punching these border strips. Sometimes you have a lot of room. You can use the liquid adhesive for it that we have in the glue pen, or you can use these little glue dots. They're also great for holding things like buttons and stuff on it. But also, here's the big thing. Me and Alicia lockets. If you ever put together a locket, those little charms, they run all over the place. If you want to hold it in place, or you want to hold a screen in place, use a glue dot. And it will hold that right where you want it to be. And they're easy to take off if you're using it for jewelry. Not so easy on a page or on paper. There are 300 dots per package, and they have a clear square on it for the backing. So it's on a roll. You can see the roll back here, but each one of them has an individual square, so you know where to cut off that one strip at. Okay, so if you haven't gotten those glue dots, they're a great staple to have in your supplies. Now, I mentioned that we have the traditional page protectors and sleeves. They are back in stock now. They were out of stock for a little longer, and they're stronger than ever. The borders, the product, I'm sorry, that this is actually made out of is stronger, so you don't need to reinforce the holes on the sleeves or the page protector. I'm sorry, not sleeves, but on the page protectors. They are going to do an incredible job of protecting your layouts and pages, so make sure that you get those. And again, they were out of stock for a while. We do have them back in again. And that takes us on to our promotions and sales. So in January, which we still have a week to do this, we have business cards, playing cards, greeting cards, invitations, and address labels on sale. May seem a little odd, but these are some of our most popular items for creating Valentines. If you missed Studio U last week, we put the recording up, and it will walk you through some fun ideas for creating Valentines for kids, for adults, whoever it is that you're wanting to create your Valentines for. Now, for February, storybooks, all sizes. Okay, that includes the little board books all the way up to the 12 by 12s, lay flats. All of those will be on sale in February. In March, we have scrap pages and postbound albums. And then April, because we're getting ready for Mother's Day, all the bags will be on sale. That's all the bags, including the new ones that we've just released. Those will be on sale in April, okay? So watch for those. Now, how many of you have seen the Valentine gift guide that Youngevity put out? It has all sorts of fun things in it, and I put the link here for you to see it so you can go and admire it. It has jewelry and pet items, some makeup, and chocolate. Of course, you got to have chocolate. But we also have some memory-keeping items, okay? So this is one of the sets, the Traditional Love bundle, and it has the border strips and designer cardstock from the Love collection, as well as the heart scallop border punch. Okay, and then there's a Pocket Love bundle, and it has the pocket border strips and pocket journal cards from the Pocket Love collection. Okay, so two different offerings from OMFL. You can see the entire gift guide here on ygy4u.com/Valentine. Also in this gift guide, we have Anthology DIY with a Be Mine gift set. It includes the Valentine shaker card and the XO paper kit, so that you can make some quick, cute cards with the shaker cards. You can create additional cards with the XO paper collection or home decor or layouts. But this, again, is a great gift to help sell these products, whether you have people buy it for themselves, or if you say to someone that's getting you a gift, hey, I'd love to have this. Okay, so check out the Valentine gift guide. Also, I want to remind you about Year in a Snap that's going on right now. These are your resources, and they are available on these locations, as well as we have a blog post that lists all of the these items as well. So if you're looking for one location where everything is, if you go to the blog, you can find all those. And I apologize for not including that link in there. But when we post the recording, I will also post a link for where you can find the blog post with all the resources. Year in a Snap is a great way to get people putting their photos into albums or photo books, especially people that maybe don't do scrapbooking on a regular basis. Okay, you can do this with people that love the scrapbook all the time, but we really are trying to get to those people that have lots of photos on their phones, in the cloud, on their computers, or maybe they have them in a box in the closet waiting to be organized. I don't know who would have such a box like that. Maybe I do. But anyways, great way to get people together that they can laugh, have a good time, feel like they're accomplishing something, and at the end of the year they'll have a complete album with a year's worth of photos. So if you're looking for more information about this, use one of these resources to go ahead and get something started for that. Okay, up next, the social selling double host credits was extended to the end of February. So those of you who thought you had to hurry and get everything done in January, well, now you have through February, okay? So any event or party must close in February, and the double host credits does not apply to the coupons. It applies to the host credits only, okay? So take advantage of this. It's a great way to get people excited about using our products and selling them, and it's a motivational thing. Double host credits, that's pretty cool. Your hostess is going to love you for that, okay? Now, Studio U, we're going to do a Studio 101 Beginner's Guide to Studio. So every now and then we get requests for just what the basics are. We're going to walk people through how to create an account, or if they already have an account, how to log in, walk them through every part of the screen. This will be very basic, but we know there are people out there that want to walk through all these things and learn how they can actually create a project and come out on the other end feeling successful about using their photos to create something that they love, whether it's a small book or a mug, whatever it would be. So that will be February 16th. And this is the link that you can use to register. We will post this on the Heritage Makers site, as well as soon as we get a square ready for announcing this, we will make it available there as well. But we will put that on the Heritage Makers site under the tutorials and classes so you can register for that. So go gather those people that have been saying, I just don't know how to use Studio. This is it, okay? Come and do it. It'll be recorded, so then you have a resource for later on as well. Okay, I always feel like we need to go over our resources because people always say, I can't find that, I can't find this. Well, here you go, okay? These are your resources. Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands is available to any Youngevity distributor, whether it's memory keeping brand focused or not, okay? We want people to get out there and use our products, okay? So if you know someone who's a distributor, not part of the group, just have them go request to be added, and all we do is verify their distributor, in they come, okay? In the files section, we have lots of files in there. We have project sheets. We have our Memories for Life product information sheets. We have PDF versions of the sale flyers. We post Facebook headers and the Facebook squares every month in there. We're adding the individual sections of the idea books, which reminds me we need to do that. Lisa Evans, who's helping us in the back, will you remind me to get those posted today, since we do have those available now? There are logos in there, okay? So lots and lots of things. Use it, love it, abuse it, do whatever you need to do because it's a great location, okay? Also, every Wednesday, we do Create With Us Facebook Live segments. The idea behind this is to show you how you can use our memory keeping products to create a project, something that's relatively easy. Every now and then you see me try and act like I'm an octopus, but most of the time it's pretty straightforward. And we hope that you'll use these for your gatherings and to get people excited about using our products, okay? So we rotate. This week will be Heritage Makers. The following week will be our Memories for Life, and then after that, it's Anthology DIY, and we start the repeat again, okay? So watch for those. And if you aren't able to join live, no problem. They're automatically recorded, and they are part of the Heritage Makers Facebook page. Not the Youngevity Memory Keeping group, although we do share them there, but they are launched from the Heritage Makers Facebook page that is public so that anyone can watch and anyone can share that, okay? YGYSocial.com is a site that some of our top distributors have set up where they have listed upcoming Zoom meetings, and Zoom is a great way to interact with people without having to leave your snowy abyss to drive those scary roads. But you can share your screen. You can actually, if you have a camera on your phone or your computer, you can walk around your house and show people the things you have in your house. But they have Zoom meetings set up to do training on things such as social selling, but they also do virtual crops that focus on any of the Heritage Makers, OMAFL, or Anthology products that you want, okay? So check that out if you want to see those upcoming socials and Zoom events. Then we have our memory keeping idea book, which will be updating shortly. And you can see the full idea book there. And as I mentioned, we'll get the individual PDFs added to the memory keeping group. Now, I know the burning question here is snap to finish. Snap to finish is very close. Youngevity.com is going to release soon. I do not have a date for that. And as soon as that releases, then snap to finish will release, because they are both tied to the same back end that processes payments and calculates the BVQV and all those types of things. Okay, so we don't have exact date, but those of you who went to regionals got to see Youngevity.com, and some of you are even involved in the beta of that. If you would like to be involved in the beta, I know some of our leaders like Helen Watt and oh gosh, I can't remember the other person right now, Brenda Henderson, have access to it, so reach out to them and I'm sure they'd be happy to let you look at the beta for Youngevity.com. But Snap to Finish is coming. Keep the faith, and we will have it there. Okay. Also, as a reminder, thank you, Helen. Helen does virtual crops also every Sunday at YGY Club. So if you'd like to participate in those, Helen would love to have you come. And it's a fun time because she shows different things and you get to ask questions and share ideas, and any of these Zoom socials are really a fun way to get together with other people that like to do memory keeping. Okay, that is everything I have to cover today. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes here and see if you would like to ask any other additional questions. Helen said if you join her socials, they also share their dogs and cats, you know, because you got to have those furry friends as part of everything too. Okay. Any last questions before we wrap things up? A ballpark date for the new release? I have no idea. I am very sorry. I know they're trying to do it in this first quarter, but I just don't have a date for that. Okay. The links for Helen's Zoom, if you will go to Helen Watt's Facebook page and message her, she said she will happily add you to that group, okay? So make sure you check on that, okay? This is being recorded, and I will try and get that posted this afternoon for those of you who were not able to get to that. Okay, confused about how people are doing the year in a snap if Snap to Finish is not ready. That's a very good question. So there's a couple of options. One is you can use Heritage Makers, and we have 3 templates in there that are all set up that will be the same as what we have in Snap to Finish. There's one for that is a pocket page type look. There's one for using a white background and one for a linen background. So you can send people to Heritage Makers to use those if you would like, or you can work with those digital people and help them get their photos organized so that when Snap to Finish launches, they are ready to just drop their photos into their Snap to Finish book. So hopefully that helps you out. I have someone who would like to see the Wonder Design cardstock again. Okay, sorry, I need to skip out of there for a minute and let's look at the cardstock. Okay, there's the cardstock again. So you see you have some muted colors that will work beautifully with the outdoor line, with the miracles and milestones. Then you have some brighter colors that are going to be great with the primary collection or the party collection. Okay, any other questions? While I watch for a few more questions, if there's any, I want to remind you that our next meeting will be, and I now have to click through really fast because memory gone type of a thing. Let's look. Our next meeting will be on February, dadgum. That's what happens when you click too fast. February 28th at 9 a.m. If you were registered for this meeting, you are automatically registered for the next one. If you did not, then we will use the link that we got to today, and we'll have those. You can join us next month, okay? And we'll also put up a nice reminder. Okay. Off the subject, but what is the weight of our storybook pages? They are 80-pound paper. The storybooks have 80-pound paper in them. Okay, I think that was all of our questions. Again, snap to finish, we don't have an exact date, nor do we have it for Youngevity.com, but we're estimating sometime in this first quarter, but I cannot tell you an exact date, sorry. So, there you go. Have a wonderful day. Thanks you again so much for joining us. And please stay warm if you're in some frozen area. If you're in a warm, sunny area, enjoy the sun and feel free to send some to the tundra areas. Okay, have a great day, and we will see you next month. Thanks. Bye.